This is a YouTube live video on how to draw hands from memory. All right. So here we go. Grab your pencil, your paper, and let's try it. Make it very simple, okay? So start with a circle, and then we'll ink it up after. But just to get going here, this is how we're gonna do it. All right, the thumb comes down. Hey, the good thing about drawing hands is you always have a reference of your own hands. One, two, three, four. And then look at your hand. Okay, it's kind of got these marks here. This hand's kind of fat, so we'll skinny it up. That pinky needs to be a little longer too. There we go. So you grab your marker and now you ink it in. So this is using a basic circle shape as our base. And cartoons, they're meant to look kind of funny. And you could draw a little thumbnail there if you wanted. So that's a quick hand for you. Let's draw it from the back. Let's try right with the marker. Well, I actually want to illustrate the shape of a hand. So see, there's like a pentagon shape here. So if you do that, okay, and then it doesn't have to be exact because I'm cartoon based. Okay, and then knuckles, and then your nails. Grab your marker and ink it in. Okay, knuckles, and give a little line like that. That pinky's really bad, isn't it? Wow, that's terrible. That should have come out a little more. Yeah, like that. Okay, so now from memory. Um, there's so many different styles. There's a cute style which I draw in. There's a comic book style. There's a realistic style. So let's draw a hand coming out like this. Let's draw a female hand. So it's kind of pointy like that, and then the fingers coming down like that. I think that's pretty good. You want to draw coming from the other way, thumb, pointy, and the fingers underneath. A little kid hand would be kind of rounder and chubbier, and you don't even have to put a lot of details in. See, that would work as well. The other side. All right. Now hands do things. They hold on to things, you know. So let's draw them holding on to maybe a glass. Like a wine glass. So there's that. You can even have the pinky going out like that. Would look kind of cool. A peace sign. Okay. This is where it gets going kind of fast, and from memory, boom, boom, you're done. All right. thumbs up. There's that. There's so many ways you could do it. Holding on this, there's so many different angles, but you just got to do it from memory. Think of that circle shape here and the pentagon shape, whatever style you want to go with. Let's have a hand coming down like this. No, that didn't work. Try it again. And then the hands from underneath, gripping it that way. Could be whatever. Tennis racket. So, hands do a lot of things, and you want to make your hands kind of big and expressive. And you want to get them smaller as they get towards the wrist. All right. Maybe he's holding a menu or something. And let's see what else. So let's look at some examples. One more with a hand coming this way, like a fist. Thumb, bottom of the knuckles. That's a good one there. So, from memory, there you go. Well, we'll use the other side. Now, what I like to do is look. Then I go to stuff like this, Garfield. These hands look easy, but they're kind of hard to draw. So this is some examples of hands you want to try to look up. We're gonna go for that one there, and let's try to do these. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but we're gonna go with this hand right here. Yeah, this is tough already because you got to think ahead. And most cartoons only have 4 fingers, which is good. That's an okay one. Let's try it again. That's better. So you memorize these, and then you kind of just do them from memory. There's a lot of tough angles that I'm seeing here. Like that one. Like, why? That's terrible. So again, I just go from memory and I wing it really quick. Somebody waving hi. Try it again. There you go. That should have been longer. Try it again. That should come down like that. See, I'm going too quick. Anyway, hands are tough, guys, as you can see. So there's a pentagon shape like that. Draw a rectangle. Think of a ball and socket right there. And there's your thumb. Okay, that's a little easier. And then your knuckles. So then you flesh it out. Then it would look like this. Hands are really tough, guys. I have a tough time with hands, as you can see. I forgot the ball there. Again, look at your hand. You got a perfect model right here. There's that pentagon shape. So that's, and you burn it to memory. Holding a basketball. Okay, let's try holding a basketball. Or just throwing a basketball. You know, like that. Holding a baseball bat. Bottom of the bat. Okay, and little knuckles if you wanted to. And then the other hand can be hidden. Don't be afraid to hide your hands. See, we're getting better now. Hands are tricky. They're really tough. I'm glad you're seeing the struggle here. Coming up like this. Like maybe you could be playing the piano or something, you know. And then the other hand. I gotta look at my hand here to think this one out. Something like that. So hands are tricky. That's the lesson of today. But to do it from memory, you just gotta. I don't know. I just do it. Peace. Try it again. Here we go. Women's hands, you want them to be more elegant and pointy. You know, maybe she could have a diamond ring on there. Um, Here's one. Like, on the side of her hip. If this was her leg. Like, they stand with their hands on their hips. You could have it tilted like that. Or it could be like that. And holding something for review. A wine glass. Like that. So this is just some quick hands from memory. It's tough, guys. But I just wanted to show you my go-to ones. If you're playing a guitar, you know, and then the guitar See, I'm not talented. It's a lot of work. And then you got your fingers here and there. And your head there. Okay. And then you add your accessories, your cartoon accessories. Don't forget those. Trying to think what another position is holding a pencil. That's a tough one to draw. Let's try it. Um, let's try it. I'm gonna screw this one up. When in doubt, they say black it out. So that's a pencil. I think that's a good one. I think that's a good one. That was a tough one to draw. That's tough, tricky. I just kind of looked at my hand like that. Tough part was the thumb part. That's tough. So again, for reference, I recommend looking at Mickey Mouse hands, cute hands, Garfield hands. His hands are tough, but they look easy. But yeah, that's what I should have looked at. So use anything you can for reference, And I hope this helps. You always want to draw big, expressive hands to really make your cartoons pop. And this is drawing them from memory will make it a lot easier. And I recommend if you really want to do realistic hands, look up Jim Lee, the comic book artist. He talks about it being a box. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here's the thumb. And if they're coming right out at you like that, then you can get really into the stuff. I gotta look how my thumb, okay. You draw a thumb pad like that. Jim Lee's got some, really good videos on that. But just think of it in 3 dimensions, okay? So it's coming to life. Think of these as the holes, of your bone looking into your hand. But we're cartoon based, so we're not doing too much realism stuff. All right? So thanks for watching, guys. This is Cartoon Mark. Hands from memory. A couple bad ones here we did, but a couple good ones too. Hands are tricky, and it's important to iron those out. Really important to iron out those hands. So when you're called upon to do the hands, you can do them without tripping up. Let's try it again. There we go. That's a better one. And you can put your little fingernails on there if you want. I don't know if that knuckle line helped or not either. Your shirt. So always have your hands doing something, holding something, and you'll be good. Thank you, guys.